Next one checked. Still on.
Oh my God! Got a ball! Little chatter there, Logan. Little chatter, but hey, one time. Oh! You burn up! That's all. Oh my God!
Trevor. Dylan. Home teams are naturally and please you take your possession of the field. Cool. Caleb Cruz. Riker Lego. Tucker Bellline. Rockland Gorsuch. Waylon. Lincoln, and Tanner Delbon, Bradley Fry, First off the bat, First spin.
The first delivery. Welcome for ball 1. So welcome you to Blue Pirate Baseball. The 1-0. Hit. And first is off the mark. So let's go in for a leadoff double. There's one on. Nobody out.
Next up the bat, Dylan Johnson.
First delivery is hit and fouled. There's your 1. In for ball 1. One run's going to cross the plate on that hit. An RBI double. And Brumbaugh is in a 1-0 hole to start the game.
Next up the bat, Braylon Donaldson.
The first delivery is hit and fouled. So on the mound, we got number 17, Caleb Kurtz. There's your 1. That one's going to be hit. Off the wall. One run's going to cross the plate. Play at the plates is not in time.
Inside the park, Run brings up Bronx Dixon.
So that's going to go in for an inside the park home run. Blue Pirates down 3-0. They're allowing an inside the park home run. First delivery's going to be fouled. You 1. In for ball 1.
Next up the bat, Hudson Donaldson.
I was running first and then be out. The first delivery is in for strike 1. Yeah, 1. Ball 1. Royals steal second. There's a 1-1. That's going to be it. Play to first. Off the mark. One run's going to cross the plate. And the Blue Pirates deficit's 4-0. That's the first error of the game.
Next up the bat, Gunnar Poole.
The first delivery is hit and fouled. There's your one. Every ball one. Royals to second. Next delivery is it. That's going to go in for a single. 2-1. Nobody out. The Pirates didn't even get the out there on that rundown time.
Next up the bat, Abe Russell.
The first delivery goes in for strike one. There's your one. Every ball one. Rod's gonna steal third. The 1-1. And for strike two. Rod's gonna steal second. That's Cole Detweiler, my apologies. Pitch in, not Caleb Kurtzy. There's our 2-2. Cole Detweiler, that strikeout for the first out. Roger second and third. One out.
Next up the bat, Tree Muscle.
The first delivery is in for strike one. The 0-1.
What up, Pat?
Oh, not much.
How are you?
Good, how about you?
Oh, not too bad.
There's the 1-2. In for ball two. There's that 2-2. That's going to be in for ball three. There's that full count. That's going to be in for a walk. The bases are loaded and one out.
Next up the bat, Gabe Byler.
The first delivery is in for strike one. Run's going to steal home. The Blue Pirates deficit's been extended to 5-0. Time's immediately going to be called. Judge is not liking what he's seeing this inning. 5 runs allowed in this inning. Only 1 out and bases are loaded. So we're going to step aside as the Blue Pirates are down 5-0. First delivery is in for strike one.
Really, back up a little bit. Really, back up.
There's 0-1. In for strike two. That's a strikeout for the second out.
Next at the bat, McAfee, 7.
First delivery is in for ball one. There's a 1 out. In for ball two. There's a 2-0. In for ball three. There's a 3-0. That's going in for a walk. The bases are loaded. We have 2 outs.
Next at the bat, Trevor Smith.
First delivery is in for ball one. There's 1 out. In for ball two. There's a 2-0. In for ball three. There's a 3-0. That's going to go in for a walk. Run's going to be walked across the plate.
Next up the bat, Dalen Johnston.
The Blue Pirates deficit has been grown to 6-0. First delivery is in for ball one. There's 1 out. In for ball two. There's a 2-0. Colt's going to hit a batter, bringing another run in. Blue Pirates down 7-0. Only the top of the first inning. Time's going to be called. We're going to step aside, take a quick break, as your Blue Pirates are down 7-0. Blue Pirates down by 7 as we come back to the top of the first inning. The Blue Pirates did make a pitching change during the game. They took Cole Detweiler out and threw in number 17, Caleb Kurtze, who is now on the mound. 1-0. It had a foul. There's 1-1. Hit. That's in for a base hit. One run's going to cross the plate. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4.
Inside the home run. Inside the park home run by Bray Linda, which brings up
Blue Pirates allow their second inside the park home run. They're now down 11-0. Probably the worst deficit they've ever been in this season. First delivery. There's the 0-1. And for ball 1. There's the 1-1. And for ball 2. There's J1. And for ball 3. There's 3-1. In for strike 2. There's a full count. That's going to be fouled. Full count. That's going to be hit. Dropped. So that's going to go in for a triple.
Next up the bat, Hudson Donaldson.
So we're running third with 2 outs. The first delivery is it. Play first is off the mark. So that's going to go in for another single. The Blue Pirates' second error of the game, and they're down 12-0 currently. The first delivery is hit. Only seconds going time. Bad call by Anthony Neary. That is a clear out.
Next up the bat, Abe Russell.
First delivery's going to go in for ball 1. The 1-0. And for strike 1. There's 1-1. In for strike 2. There's a 1-2. Caleb Kurtzy with the strikeout to end the top of the first. We're just going to pretend this bad inning never happened. And we're going to the bottom of the first inning with the Blue Pirates down 12-0. Welcome back to Williamsburg. The Blue Pirates, sponsored by Brumbaugh's Fireworks, is down 12-0 as we start the bottom of the first inning. First up is number 10. First delivery is in for ball 1. There's 1 out. Hit. Late first is in time for the first out. Nobody on, 1 out. Next up, 17. Caleb Kurtzy. The first delivery is in for strike 1. There's the 0-1. In for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be in for ball 1. There's the 1-2. That's going to be in for ball 2. There's a 2-2. Caleb Kurtzy will be struck out for the second out.
Next up the bat, Riker Lego.
Next up will be Riker Lego. First delivery is in for ball 1. There's the 1-0. That's it for strike 1. There's a 1-1. In for strike 2. There's a 1-2. That's going to be hit. The play first is going to be in time for the third out. So we're going to go to the top of the second with the Blue Pirates down 12-0. First delivery is going to be hit. That's going to go in for a base hit. We're going to lead off single. Nobody, 1 on and nobody out.
Next up the bat, Gabe Byler.
There's the 0-1. It's going to be heading foul. There's a 1-2. Waylon Jones with the first strikeout of the inning.
Trevor Smith.
For the first out. There's 2-1. 1 out. First there will be found. There's 0-1. And for ball 1. Next one will be hit. Call for the second out.
Next up the bat, Dylan Johnston.
That was by Caleb Kurtzy. The first delivery is in. One run's going to cross the plate. So the Blue Pirate deficit goes up to 13-0. There's a 1 out. And for ball 2. There's a 3-0. And for strike 1. There's a 3-1. That's going in for a walk. Bases are loaded. 2 outs.
Next up the bat, Max Dixon.
First delivery is hit deep. That's going to go over the fence for a home run. Waylon Jones allows a grand slam. As if the Blue Pirates' day can't get any worse. It's a grand slam this time. Which is going to put the deficit at 17-0. Down's going to be called, so we're going to step aside. As the Blue Pirate nightmare continues, as we're down 17-0 in the top of the second. That first delivery is in for ball 1. We're in the top of the second. The Blue Pirates down 17-0. There's a 1-1. That's going to be bunted. Caleb Kurtz to first. The third out of the inning.
3 outs, switch them up.
So we're on the ball in the second. As Blue Pirates are down 17-0. All right. First delivery is in for strike 1 as we start the bottom of the second with the Blue Pirates down 17-0. That's 34. Tucker Detweiler now up the bat. 0-1 is going to be hit and fouled. You two. Tucker Detweiler struck out for the first out.
Next up the bat, Rockland Gorsuch.
Next up is number 4, Rockland Gorsuch. First delivery is going to be hit. Dropped. Rockland Gorsuch with a single. One on, one out.
Next up the bat, Waylon Jones.
Next up is Waylon Jones. First delivery. That's in for strike 1. There's your 1. There's 1-1. That's it for strike 2. There's the 1-2. That's it for ball 2. Next up is Bradley Fry. 2 outs right first. First delivery is in for ball 1. There's a 1-1. And for strike 2. There's the 1-2. That's going for the third out. Another very bad inning by our Blue Pirates, leaving 1 on.
3 outs, switch them up.
Heading to the third with the Blue Pirates down 17-0. We're back to Williamsburg. The Blue Pirates down 17-0. We start the top of the third inning. The Blue Pirates are sponsored by Brumbaugh Fireworks. First delivery is in for strike one. There's the 0-1. In for strike two. There's the 0-2. That's going to be hit. That's going to go in for a leadoff single.
Next up the bat, Abe Russell.
So there's one on and nobody out. First delivery. As in for strike one. There's the 0-1. Never ball one. The 1-1. In for strike two.
Where's Dean?
There's the 1-2. And for ball two. There's that 2-2. Never ball three. There's that full count. Walking Gorsuch, strikeout, first out.
Next up the bat, Tree Russell.
Run it first, one out. First delivery is hit. That's going for a base hit. That's going to be a single with 2 on and 1 out.
Next up the bat, Gabe Byler.
First delivery. That's in for strike one. There's the 0-1. And for strike two. There's 0-2.
Can I walk through you?
Yeah, go ahead. Walking Gorsuch strike out for the second out. Runs the first, second, 2 out.
Next up the bat, Mac Dixon.
First delivery. That's in for strike one. There's the 1 out. Hit. Play first is in time for the third out.
3 outs, switch them on.
2 runs left on base. We're going to the bottom of the third with the Blue Pirates down 17-0.
Bruner.
First up is Braxton Brunner for the Blue Pirates, sponsored by Brumbaugh's Fireworks. Start the bottom of the third. First delivery is in for strike one. The Blue Pirates are down 17-0. There's the 0-1. And for strike two. There's the 0-2. Brunner struck out for the first out. Next up's Lincoln Brunner. With 1 out, nobody on. First delivery is in for ball 1. There's a 1 out. And for strike one. There's a 1-1. And for ball 2. There's a 2-1. And for strike two. There's a 2-2. It had fouled. There's that 2-2.
Next up the bat, Tanner Detweiler.
Brunner struck out for the second out. Next up is Tanner Detweiler. Very unexpected batter. I think he's from another team. First delivery is in for strike one. That's it for strike two. There's the 0-2. That's it and foul. There's the 0-2. That's it, call for the third out. That's going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to get at the top of the fourth with the Blue Pirates down 17-0. First, Lear's in for ball one to start the top of the fourth inning. And the Blue Pirates, sponsored by Brumbaugh's Fireworks, down 17-0. There's one out. In for ball 2. There's a 2-0. In for ball 3. There's a 3-0. Hit. And fouled. There's a 3-1. Lead off walk.
Dylan Johnston.
First delivery. That's it for ball 1. There's one out. And for ball 2. Heroes going in for strike 1. There's a 2-1. And for ball 3. There's a 3-1. And fouled. The full count's going for a walk.
Bat, Braylon Donaldson.
So runs are at first and second with nobody out. First lives in for ball 1. There's one out. And for strike 1. There's a 1-1. And for ball 2. There's a 2-1. And for ball 3. There's a 3-1. In for strike 2. Count. That's going to be a walk. The bases are loaded, nobody out.
Left took a bat, Ronald Dixon.
First delivery is in for ball 1. There's a 2-1. Hit. That's going in for a base hit. 1 run's going to cross the plate. Got an RBI single. Blue Pirates deficit has grown to 18-0. First delivery is in for ball 1. The 1 out. All he's made a pitching change. That didn't count. We're just going to go ahead and go to break as the Blue Pirates down 18-0. First up, goes in for strike 1. There's the 0-1. In for strike 2. There's the 0-2. In for ball 1. There's the 1-2. Strike out for the first out.
Next off the bat, Gunner.
First delivery is in for ball 1. One is in for ball 2. Is going to be in for strike 1.
Next off the bat, Abe Russell.
First one is strike 1.
Next off the bat, Tree Musselman.
Strike out for the second out. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. First delivery for strike 1. I once hit and fouled. There's the 0-2. Ever ball 1. There's the 1-2. In for ball 2. There's that 2-2. That's in for ball 3. There's a full count. Striking for the 3rd out.
So what's your ball?
We're going to the bottom of the 4th with the Blue Pirates down 18-0. First up is number 10, Colt Detweiler, top of the order, starting the bottom of the 4th inning. With the Blue Pirates sponsored by Brumbaugh's Fireworks down 18-0. The first delivery is hit and fouled. There's the 1. And fouled. There's the 0-2. Delaware struck out for the first out.
Caleb Kirksey.
Next up's Caleb Kurtz, 17. First delivery. Tip for ball 1. There's 1-1. Every ball 2. There's D1. Strike 2. Caleb Kurtz. There's a full count. There's a full count. Caleb Percy struck out for the second out.
Next up to bat, Riker Lego.
Next up's Riker Lego. First up for ball one. There's one out. Never strike one. There's 1-1. Every ball there. Next delivery is in and fouled. Next delivery is in and fouled. Next delivery. Is for ball 3. Yep.
Next up to bat,
Next up is Tucker Detweiler. First delivery. Denver ball 1. There's 1 out. Never strike 1. There's a 1-1. Never strike 2. There's 1-2. Hit it. And fouled. There's 1, 2. Tiger's gonna be struck out for the 3rd out.
That's the ball game.
Well, that'll do it. A very miserable game by our Blue Pirates as we lose 18-0. We're gonna see them on Monday as the two 12U teams are gonna play each other at 7:45 p.m. But until then, it's Patrick Floyd with the game of horse.